Welcome back. Another episode, Neighborhood CEOs. I got my partner in here, Lionel. I'm John, by the way. We got we're gonna call him the third member. We got a couple third members, man, but we got some fill in third big three guys when we do a 3-man weave on here, man. So we got Raymar in here for the second time with us, man. Hey Lionel, man. So what's the deal, man? How you feeling?
Hey, I'm feeling great, bro. I'm feeling good, man. I'll be honest, you were just speaking about different places, man. So I just got back from Vegas on Sunday. So
Yeah.
yeah, hey, man, the whole week I've been trying to find myself, man, because it's been a struggle, bro. I think yesterday was the first day. Like, all right, I feel like I got my feet up under me now,
Yeah.
and
Hey,
so
using
now
Vegas, using Vegas with the time change too.
and with the time change,
Hey,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
That's crazy,
And
man.
the jet lag, oh man.
It's all of that, bro. All of
Man,
that, man. So yeah,
yeah,
it's all going out there on fumes and coming back on fumes. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, I'm good, man. It's Friday. I don't have too busy of a weekend, so I'm blessed, bro. I can't complain
yeah,
otherwise.
yeah.
Yeah,
Raymar, what's
what's up?
going on, man? How you feeling, man?
Man, everything's good, man. It was a little loopy on Monday, just getting adjusted to the time change. But I mean, we hit that reset button, and we've been pushing through, man. Just like Lionel said, man, just getting prepared for the weekend. This probably be the last wash weekend for details before the season ends. So pretty booked
Yeah,
up this weekend, man. Just gonna make this last run and make it do what it do, man.
yeah. I feel that, man. Hey, so like I told y'all, man, I just came in. Lionel do a lot of daddy duty. We ain't none of us no single fathers, but we do it. Lionel do the most. He played the most single father role
Yeah,
of
right.
all of us, I think, man, because he got a crew, and he always got a couple days where he got to do everything, man. For wifey do what they got to do. They be working. They be, what I'm saying, they doing their thing. But for me,
Yeah,
man, today, I mean, I just did it for the night, man. But I was telling Lionel, like, I couldn't be no single father, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I couldn't be no single father with multiple kids, man, because you gotta have some help, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You
hmm
gotta have some when you got little kids, and especially like, I can say if it's boys or girls, man, but when you got young kids, man, they gotta be homework, especially if they doing any type of activities, any
hmm
sports. I guess if you got kids and they don't do nothing, just sit at the crib. When you gotta be getting people to activities, going to work, picking them up, doing homework, all that, man, that's a job, man. So I be dabbling in it sometime. But Lionel, man, I don't know how you be
yeah,
doing it, man.
bro.
I don't know how you
Bro, I
do it.
don't know. I don't know either, bro. But I be real, man. Like I've gotten better
Yeah,
because wifey travels, probably every other month. So then it's like maybe a little less, but it's been about 6, 7 times this year, and it's like four day stint. So
yeah,
I'm in there, all right, got to get them right for school, get them all to school, pick them all, pick at least two of them up. Then you
mm,
got dinner. Then you got or extracurricular than dinner. So depending on what the day is. So, hey man, that 4 day stint be tough, man. I be telling her, I'm like, yo, you don't know what this is like, yo. So and she'll bring up, of course, you know what they do. They're gonna bring
yeah,
up some
yeah,
old shit, right?
yeah,
And
Right.
something it's totally irrelevant. Ain't got nothing to
yeah.
do with
A trip you might have
2025.
went on a year ago or
Oh
something.
my God, we talking about 2817, 2018, ain't got nothing to do with right now, but they gonna hold you to it. And I'm like, all right, and so I kept my days. I be planning my trips. I'm like, yeah, you gonna see how this feel right here. You gonna feel
Yeah,
this one, but nah, man, it's hard, bro. It's hard when you playing all those roles, and
yeah.
kind of like we touched on last time, bro. Like, all right, where do I fit in?
There you go.
How
That's
you know
it.
I'm gonna you know what I'm
That's what I'm
saying?
saying.
Yeah,
hmm
it's tough, bro. It's tough.
Yeah,
Raymar,
man.
you got two that ain't there and one. So how you be? What you do with yours, man? How you rolling,
I
man?
mean, it really shows you how different the relationship is as a father, and then when you have your kids, how to see how their relationship is with their mother is two totally different relationships. You know what I mean? So that sometimes the kids they're gonna do different stuff with you as opposed to what they do with their mom. So you just got to be on point with them. You know what I mean? And I just try to keep them as busy as possible, man. Until it's time to,
Yeah.
to put them down. And just try to be there as much as I can be just as if like today, so my wife work right outside of DC, man, and if she get caught up in the traffic, she gonna do a little thing to try to let the traffic ease out before she come home. So it was just me and Aries today, man, and we had to do what we had to do, until she got here. So it's just just about keeping
Yeah.
them busy, man. I think for me is been the most important piece, especially is for the younger guys, man. He's 3 years old, so he want to be all over the place, and he gonna be asking questions, where my mom at, and just holding them at bay until she walks through that door. But definitely, man, I understand what y'all saying, man. It's a task.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like like what I do with mine. Like Lana, I don't know if you do it, Raymar. Like you said, you just got the one that's at the crib. But me, like I gotta try to have like a routine, like because like their mom, she don't got no routine. She'll get them where they gotta go. But they just pretty much they gonna do what they want when they want. So when they get tired and they done, then they'll be like, all right, I'm gonna do what you said now. But me, like I'm trying to be like rules, man. Like when I get in here, like I pick them up from my mom's on the way here. I'm telling them like, yo, when we get in the house, when we
This
get
is
in the
for
house,
sure.
I got some. I told them I got to work. I said I got some work to do. So the other one like, oh, you talking about you got a podcast? Like you ain't working. Like you ain't working. I was like, yeah. So when we get in here, what we gonna do? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that, and we gonna, we shutting it down. But like, if I don't do that, they gonna come in here, they gonna go nuts, man. They gonna want to
Oh
eat
yeah.
something. They gonna want a snack or something. Like they just didn't eat probably everything at my mom's that they wasn't supposed to eat. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the only way I can do it, man. I gotta almost play like a bad guy at first, and then then
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you watch the TV for last little 15, 20 minutes before it's time to
Yeah.
go to sleep. But yeah, I gotta have structure, man. I gotta have a plan with them, man. They gotta know like if I do these things, then I'll get, I might have a good night. I'll be able to watch a little TV before I go to sleep, or I'll be able to do something, you know what I mean? But yeah, I gotta have me a plan, man. I gotta have a little structure, because if I don't, I mean, they gonna run wild, man. And then they ain't the ones tomorrow in the morning. If I was to be like, y'all just stay up till I'm done, well, then in the morning when it's 6:30, I'm trying to wake them up. It'll be like moving dead bodies, man. Ain't
Oh
nobody want to
yeah.
move, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So yeah, that's just hell, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's one thing I wish. I don't know if you got to do it, Lionel, because when you do working, you ain't really got you got a schedule, but you can kind of flow how you want to flow. That's what I wish I had. One day I'm gonna get so that I don't mind picking them. I don't mind waking up early, getting them ready. But when you got to be somewhere by a certain time on somebody else's clock,
Oh yeah.
you got to move, man.
Yeah.
You can't be playing around. So
You gotta get with the
Yeah.
that's one thing,
program.
yeah, you got to, man. You got to do it.
Nah, man, y'all both bring up good points, man, because it is a part where you do see the difference of how the household is ran when you the primary parent running it,
Yeah,
and you get to, and I be honest, I kind of enjoy it because I get to run it like how I want to run it. To your point, John, like
yeah,
I get to put
yeah.
the order in place, the routine in place because I'm the first one that got them, and we're gonna set the tone. Are we gonna clean up? We're gonna do the, you know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna have the fun. We're gonna relax and chill. You get to minimize the chaos.
Yeah.
But what was funny, man? Like when Jasmine come back in town, the kids were like, "Yeah, man, Daddy he was mean. He was grumpy the whole time." You know what I'm saying? So I was like, "All right, man. Let me try to balance this a little bit, right?"
Yeah.
But to some degree, it is what it is. Like
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
have me some peace of mind and space, man. If I'm doing all this work, I need some peace.
Yeah.
So, but
And
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
say, if you ask my kids, if I answer, I'm gonna say like who's more strict. I'm gonna say that I am. I'm like the one that's like I yell. I'm gonna say like, yo, we ain't doing this, we ain't doing that. But if you ask them, they're gonna say that their mom more strict than me. And that's crazy. Or they
Yeah.
always say it. But if you was here, you would hear me. You don't hear her. Like she the one that's like they're gonna run wild and she gonna bring them back. Like I'm gonna be like, before you just ready think about jumping off the porch, like I'm gonna say something to you before
Yeah.
that. So really,
Yeah.
like, I'm worse than her, but I guess they don't see it like that. Like they just feel like I don't know what it is. I guess I don't switch up.
How often though?
Huh?
How often are you saying something versus Neat?
Oh, I'm saying something all the
You
time.
you
Like,
more you more
yeah,
more than
yeah, that's
her?
what I'm
Okay,
saying. That's
okay.
why
All
if you
right, all
ask
right.
them, but if you ask the kids, they're gonna say that she's like more strict than I am, like meaner or more strict, or whatever the word you want to use. But if you was here, you wouldn't say, you would say that I was. But I guess it's because I don't like flip flop. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
be the
yeah.
same like the whole time. Like I'm gonna be like I ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? So she gonna
Mm-hmm.
be like get mad with him, but then she gonna be playing around, joking with him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I'm play with him, but when it's time to like get ready to shut it down or get ready to do something, like I don't be flipping. I don't flip flop. So I guess that's what it is. But you're right, man. It's different. Like you can see it. You know what I'm saying? Like how one person run it. You and your wife, we all the same. We run it together, but it's way different, man. When one person got it by themselves versus
Mm-hmm.
another one got it by
It,
themselves, man.
yeah, man. It's kind of like like being at school, right? And when the substitute teacher comes in, like the
Yeah.
kids know the difference.
Yeah,
They know the
Yeah.
difference, man. They know what they can get away with. They know what they can't get away with. But I think the
yeah,
beauty of the parenting piece is that just having that collaboration to be able to know how to strategically get the kids on board. So you can
Mm-hmm.
still parent the way you parent. She can still parent the way she parents. But at the end of the day,
yeah,
it's something that the kids are going to respect wherever you running the class or she running the class. So, and like you said, Lionel, that gives us the opportunity to run things how we want to run it. And I think that,
Mm-hmm.
it goes hand in hand. And, once the kids be able to respect that, I think it reduces like, sometimes kids are parent split, man. And then you like, did you say this? No, I didn't say that, and like when we
yeah,
get into those modes, you like, all right, I know you've been watching both of us a little too much, so when you can do what you can do. So I know, the kids, man, they're
Mm-hmm.
smart, man, but it's a beautiful
it's
thing though,
smart,
man.
man.
It's all learning. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Hey, so Lana, do y'all like? Well, I mean, I don't think we know us do it, but do y'all like say, well, when you ask for something, they ask to do something, do you say like what your mom say? Or do y'all like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you know like,
Sometimes.
you know what I'm saying? Do you know or do you be like, hey, go ahead and get it, knowing that they just probably
Tell them
came
no.
from downstairs asking one, and they like, well, let me try him. Let me see what he going to
Yeah, yeah. I'd be real like I mean I probably would give in like let's say Drew for example, right?
Yeah.
Because he Jasmine real strict on like their like sugar intake, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I mean if and he's slick though, he's slick, but if it's like candy, like I'm a snack daddy, so we're like we treating it up, like we all right, we gonna eat this, eat that, right?
Yeah.
But Jasmine like she's shutting him down quick. So yeah, it is some of that. Jason J, man, they real, they be chilling. They don't ask for too much, but 9 times out of 10, like they'll hit me with can they have sleep over here, there? All right, you ask your mom what your mom says. So yeah, it's kind of here and there, bro. But they definitely be trying to pin us against each other if they can.
Mm.
Like they
Man,
gonna manipulate. They gonna try to get what they can get out of us.
yeah. I mean, even at three, well, my son's 4. Man, he just turned 4. I mean, even at that age,
Yeah.
man, like he has that ability to know who he can ask and who he can't ask for certain things. So, that's like those eyes and ears, man. And then at that age, man, you gotta be careful what you be saying, and you know what I mean. They press
Mm-hmm.
replay on everything, so it's just
Everything.
yeah, you gotta have that self awareness. And for me though, my wife be real particular about what she'll tell him to come ask me for. You know what I'm saying? But if I know she's sending him my way, I know it's something that she doesn't want to give an answer to. So I have to, I have to get a final
Mm-hmm.
word. So y'all know how that
Yeah.
works.
Yeah. Yep. Somebody got to be the bad guy.
Yep,
That's
somebody
it.
got to be the bad guy.
Mm-mm.
That's what I be saying. I be thinking I'm the bad guy, but I don't think they think so, man. I be trying to like I'm cool with like I tell them like, man, I ain't saying we ain't friends, but we ain't friends, man. So I ain't tripping, man. You ain't gotta be happy with what I said, or you can say like you can be upset, like tell your mom, your grandmother, like daddy, he's mean. I was like, man, I don't trip on that, man.
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
tripping. You remember that clip when Nipsey Hussle was outside him in Lauren London, and the person tried to take his phone, tried to take
Oh
a picture
yeah,
of him.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
He said,
Yes, man.
I don't trip. He said, I don't trip on that. I trip on respect. He said, I trip.
Yeah,
That's what I told him. I said, I ain't tripping on that, man.
Mm-hmm.
I said, man, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? We got rules around here, man. So I tell them all the time. I said, man, you just can't do what you want to do, man.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
just the way it goes, man. You just can't do whatever you want to do all the time. So yeah, man. But I mean, hey, I feel like, man, what we be doing, man, I feel like it's easy, man. But when you get that solo mission put on you, then it's a little different. But as far as like every day with the kids, man, it ain't nothing, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't had them, they ain't teenagers, so I ain't had none of those kind of trials yet about, girls or
Oh yeah,
somebody fighting in school or something like that. I ain't had that, but just the regular, you know what I'm saying, getting them in, getting them out, getting them straight, man. It's easy, man. I don't think it's a rewarding job, and I feel like
Mm-hmm.
it's easy, real, man. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? But you gotta have some guidelines, man.
Yeah, yeah. It gotta
It's
be. You gotta
right.
have, like you said, a program.
Yeah, that's it. That's all it is. Just like anything, man. Just like if you got a puppy, man, you don't let them. You let them run wild. They gonna run wild, man. So you know what I'm saying. That's with everything. But I know, Lana, you say you just came back, and Raymar, you be doing a lot of tripping, man. Like taking a few trips. So will y'all like? Do y'all take them? How y'all do? Because I'm just thinking about like next time I'm gonna go somewhere. Do y'all converse with y'all ladies, or y'all say, hey, we're gonna take one for ourselves? We're gonna take the kids here. Like how y'all do with y'all when y'all taking y'all vacation and getting y'all time away? You got to get one for yourself, one with the kids, one without. Like how you, Raymond, I be saying you be out of town, man. So I know you got to have a plan with that.
Yeah, man. Like I mean, we're actually supposed to be headed out to Atlanta this next weekend. Lord willing, man, if this travel stuff still is smooth, so we'll be taking
Yeah.
him. But usually, like if we try to do like like long weekend trips where we leave on a Friday, come back early on that Monday or something like that, he going with us. But we at least try to have like that at least 2 trips out the year where it's just us. But for the most part, man, he's right there with us, man. And I like traveling with him. I like traveling with the kids, man. I think it's cool to give them an opportunity to see some different things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let them
Yeah,
create some
no.
memories for themselves. Even if they may remember it, they may not. But I mean,
Yeah.
I dig it, man.
Yeah, man. Lana, go ahead, man. I don't dig it, man. Go ahead.
Look, I was about to say, Ray, boy, you a good man. You a good dad, good dad. Nah, but yeah, man, look, I definitely try to expose the kids. I think it's important, so I feel that part.
Yeah.
The exposure, showing them different places. I mean, hell, man, like
Yeah.
I only went to Virginia Beach and Myrtle Beach when I was a
Yeah.
kid. The
Yeah, I
further I've been, you
there,
know what
man. You
I'm
right.
saying.
I
And
went there.
in Maryland, maybe DC. You know what I mean? That's about it.
Yeah.
And
DMV.
yeah, yeah. You low down south, North Carolina, South Carolina, and then you
Yeah.
back up, right? And so I would say I don't really feel like we got much of a consistency with it, but we at least try to do something big for them once a year, take them somewhere, and we do micro trips. Over the last couple years, my oldest been doing travel ball, so that had to be wrapped into the
Yeah.
family vacay for real, because we in
Yeah, that's cool.
Atlanta, we all over, right?
Yeah.
South Carolina, so so that kind of limited a lot over the last couple of years, but we do try to do something special for them. And then Jazz and I, we was just tripping the other day when we went to Vegas. Like, damn, this is the first time we've been anywhere since last year to get like long distance. So just trying to get that time in, to plan it. And we got 3-piece, so it's kind of hard sometimes of
Yeah.
organizing that because you got, all right, if we leave on a Friday, come back, Thursday, come back on a Monday, then you got to find somebody to be here, get them to school on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and
Monday.
so it becomes all hands on deck. Got to call all the grandparents. What's
That's
up? So trying to find that balance. You don't want to extend that. You don't want
And you don't want to
Yeah.
overuse
You gotta
it.
overuse it.
use them
Yeah,
tokens, man. You gotta use them
yeah,
tokens wisely, man.
yeah. You try to get 2 a year. I get 2 a year. I'm
Yeah.
good. But nah, man. I really don't do a whole lot of trips by myself, but I've been trying to get them in. She's traveling more for work. I'm like, I need to get me something in because, shit, hey, it's only right. It's only right. So,
You need it for you. You
get
need
that
it too,
balance.
man. You need it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But so that's kind of I would like to do more of that though.
Okay.
We travel a little bit more short trips and whatnot. So So yeah, man, I be trying to lock in though, and it be like, then it's like, all right, you try to lock in financially, but shit, everybody ain't always on the same page. So then
Nah.
you gotta navigate those situations too. So
Yeah, that's tough. Those are tough.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. That's what I said, man. Me, like I always, we used to try to take one, usually be
uh-huh.
one by ourselves and one with them at least, or every year. And then
Okay.
I'm talking about like planes. I ain't talking about like get on a
Mm-hmm.
plane, like going somewhere,
Mhm.
like you
Yeah.
know, and to go to, you know what I'm saying, go to Virginia Beach, stay in a hotel, let them play, let them, you know, hit the water.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mhm.
I don't really count that because we ain't missing no
Yeah.
school. You
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That's easy. That's the easy one. But like Myrtle Beach, somewhere
Mm-hmm.
where you gonna stay for some days, them the ones
Mm-hmm.
where I count it. But if I had it my way, one day when I get it, when I get my funds how I want them, I
Mm-hmm.
take my kids everywhere. But I'm taking my mom. I'm taking my mom with me. So therefore,
Yeah.
we gonna be staying together. But when I ready to go somewhere, when I want, some quiet time, y'all gonna be
Mm-hmm.
right there. So y'all with me, but y'all ain't gonna be with me all day. You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? So yeah,
Yeah.
that's the way I would do it. If I could do it, that's how I would do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bring everybody with me. I wouldn't mind like
Yeah.
Yeah.
parents, couple, whatever, whoever else want to come. You get your big house or whatever they got.
Mm-hmm.
What the joints called like bungalows.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That type of
Mm-hmm.
joint where what I'm saying everybody can enjoy themselves. But when I want to be solo, I want to be a single dad for a night. I can do it. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Then I can catch
That's how
y'all
you
in the
do it.
morning. Yeah, yeah. That's them the ones
Mm-hmm.
that
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I gotta have those. Once probably with my wife, but I'm saying I gotta have those once
Mm-hmm.
or twice a year, man. Because hey, I'm gonna tell you, man, the kids, man, they get in the way. They get in the way, man.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I'm
Yeah.
just saying they get in the way, man. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? That's how they got here, man. They can't. Hey, that's how they got here, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they get in the way sometimes. Well, yeah, man. But you gotta get them time. You gotta get that break, man. We be talking about
Hmm.
that all
Hmm.
the time. We ain't did it
Hmm.
for a minute, but we'll say it every now and then, man. You gotta get your break. Even if you at the crib, you gotta get a break.
Yeah, man. It's good for the relationship too, man.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
yeah,
it's good for the relationship because like as husband wife as partners being in a relationship and then having the kids like a lot of and then just being in the day-to-day getting
man. The
caught up
routine,
in the
man.
day-to-day, man, you kind of lose touch of a lot of the important things of why you're actually here.
Yep.
So
Mm-hmm.
having that opportunity and time to like really just get away and just hit the reset button, refocus, and just be with your partner, man. That's important, man, and it's fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you what, man.
Yeah.
We got
I agree.
kids, we got jobs, we got responsibilities. But if you think about, I don't know about y'all, man, but for real, in your house, man, you last, man. You the last. You the last. You last, dog. I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking
Mm-hmm.
about like for they'll cut the grass. You know what I'm saying? Dinner, homework, dogs. You last, dog. You last. You the last one to get yourself. Whatever you looking for, you gonna come last, man. So that's why I say sometimes I gotta get them out of the way, man, because you know I don't like to be last all the time, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but I mean that's how it is, though.
That's
I
Man,
mean
yeah, for
that's
sure.
that fatherhood, man. That's that
Yeah.
yeah,
fatherhood
that ain't
piece,
it, man. That
Yeah.
can't be it, man. That can't be.
Yeah.
That can't be.
What,
That can't be right, man.
what
That
Jay
can't
said,
be
this
right.
can't be life.
You can't be
Nah,
like
it can't be, man. Hey, them other what's them? That's why you gotta watch. You gotta leave that Instagram alone. You be seeing Instagram where they be showing you those joints where the father's like he's first. He gets his plate first. He eat first, or he get. You know what I'm saying?
They
They just
get it. They
yeah
get it.
yeah. It be content, but it might be unless it's like some
that's it.
people from Africans or something. Now they might be first,
Yeah. Y'all
but
think y'all think there's women out there that really be they got it opposite, like the man first, then
nah
the kids, then them. I mean, like
nah.
I
I
think
think
that
that's
I think there is, man. I think the women who are like that have had to see that in their household to be able to kind of adapt that type of mentality. Like they had to see that direct, you know what I'm saying? To have
Yeah,
that
you
type
just
of
ain't picking that
mentality.
up. You just
They're
ain't
out there
picking that
though.
up. Yeah, you just ain't picking that up.
Nah, you have to
but
see that.
but what's right? I mean, is it a right or a wrong here? Like which? I mean, for us, I mean, definitely like put me first all the time.
Nah, I don't feel
Right?
like that. I
But
don't
you're
got.
like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't gotta be like that, man. I don't gotta
Nah.
be first. I feel like it ain't no right, but I feel like we were talking about Father's Day, Lana. We was talking about Mother's Day, Father's Day before, and how like they just made that like pretty much like that's number one, which I agree with that because hey, they got the hard job for like birth and carrying the kids and all. That's I wouldn't swap with them, so I wouldn't switch
Yeah,
with them. But
facts. Yeah.
as far as like what I'm saying, if you handling your responsibilities as a father, husband, what I'm saying, whatever got to be done at home, what I'm saying, it's I don't think it's a right, but I still feel like just like everything else, we still like we falling, we behind a little bit, man. Like we could be put a little bit more in the forefront. Not that it don't happen all the time. I ain't gonna say like, oh, it never happens, but I'm just talking about on the regular every day. You bought the food, but you getting your plate last, man. You gonna eat last, man, or you gonna be, you know, it's just different, man. And it ain't like
Yeah.
purpose. It ain't on purpose or nothing like that.
No.
It's like everybody really feel like you gonna be good. Oh no, you good. You all right. Like you ain't. That's how I feel like the world feels like we'll be good. We'll be straight because we
You the
walk around.
man.
We walk
You the
around like
man.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's how I feel. But now I definitely don't think it's a lot of those like women out of there that's like doing that because the ones that's doing it, they probably trying to get a husband or trying to get a man. But if you got like mad kids, I be wondering about it. I see the
I mean,
lady. This one lady, the lady on Instagram, but she got the real low voice, black lady, light skin, and she always be talking about like if your man is this, like she be like on our side, but I don't know if she do it because
for content.
don't nobody do that. So if I do
Yeah.
this, I'm gonna get a lot of
She found a pocket.
yeah. I think that's what
I love that.
yeah, I think that's her. I forgot her name. I just seen her joint the other day.
Yeah.
That's what she be saying all the time. But yeah, she be on that. But I don't think it's real like that though, man. Not too much.
Well, let me ask y'all this then. Who's first on our list?
Kids.
So they last for us too?
Nah, but not all the time though. Not all. But I see with me.
I'm just asking. I don't know.
Nah. I'm gonna say kid. Well, I probably said kids because they probably would say kids. So that's probably why I say that. But nah. But I say like nah. I wouldn't say. I say because I would do. My thing is like if this was a Friday, I would have did what I just did. Got them all straight. So when she get here, then everything done. But you know what I'm saying? But see, they might not have I might get here, they still be running around. So by the time we all get everything settled, then somebody might be tired. Somebody might be
But
it's
that's,
too
that's
late.
what that's
You
what
know
I'm
what I mean?
saying.
It's
That
too
shit
late
ain't
to watch
never.
the
That
movie.
ain't never a reason. That ain't never a reason for us.
Nah, I ain't never been tired, man. I ain't never been tired.
I ain't never had.
Yeah.
I'll fuck through a headache. You know what I'm saying?
'Cause we built for it, man. Like we built for it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? That's why we
it's
here. That's why we
different.
here to talk about it. We built
Yeah,
for it. But what I
yeah.
can say is what I've learned, man, and I think I may have learned this the hard way.
Yeah.
The easier that I make things for her, the
That's what
easier
that's
things
what I just said.
will
That's
come
what I
for
just
me.
said. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and that's an
True.
art too, man. Some guys
Yeah.
don't get that. Some
Yeah.
guys never get that, man. So that's an
That's an
art
art.
themselves too.
That is an art.
Yeah,
I'm glad you put it like that because it takes a lot of patience
Mm-hmm.
and it takes you to put your pride to the side
yeah, man.
in
Yeah,
order to show up in a way that is required to keep a balance in the home, man. Nah, that's real. That's real deal right there.
yeah,
And you got it's maturity. I mean, at the end of the day, it's maturity. You know,
yeah, yeah.
at the end of the day, yeah, yeah, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I definitely do that. I definitely do. Like what I be thinking. I told you that before, Lana. Like I got the whole game plan, man. Like I could think about like right today is Thursday. I'm already thinking like Saturday what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit my mom. I'm gonna see if if they want to go up there, or if not, if they don't want to go up there, we're gonna do some stuff, throughout the day. I'm gonna let y'all have y'all fun. But then about 6 o'clock, we're gonna start getting y'all ready because if y'all staying here tonight, y'all ain't staying up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be
Shut it
asleep. We're
down.
gonna be asleep at a decent time. So then, we can watch whatever we want to watch. If we want to order something to eat or whatever we want to eat, that's the way. That's the way I think I can win with the food, man. You bring something good at home to eat, or like Raymar. See, I don't know about you. I told you, Raymar is like a chef, so he be cooking. I don't cook. I ain't cooking nothing.
So
I don't
he
cook
got the
nothing,
cheat
y'all.
code. He got the
Yeah,
cheat
Yeah,
code.
that's a cheat code too, man.
Yeah,
he gonna be in the
yeah.
kitchen and do it. I'm gonna order.
Candlelit dinners
I'm gonna order.
and
You
things,
gonna make the
man.
sushi? I'm gonna order the sushi, man. You know what I'm
Facts,
saying?
facts, facts,
So
facts.
you know, but it's all the same. But that's the
Yeah,
way
yeah, for
I
real.
try to in my mind, like, all right, boom, we're gonna get something to eat. So when they ask, you know how that go, what we gonna eat? Well, that's a
Mhm.
whole like long. That could be an argument, man. If you don't answer right,
I
you
don't
don't know.
know. I don't, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
so
Yeah.
that's my thing. Like, all right, boom, I ain't gonna ask that. We ain't gonna worry about that this time. I'm gonna go ahead, order this, or I'm gonna say, boom, we're gonna go here or do this or do that. So that
Mhm.
makes, you know, that's I don't know why. For me, I don't really care. Like, it don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? What
Yeah,
I eat or what we gonna watch. You know, it don't matter. But you know what I'm saying? You know what your partner. You know your
Yeah,
partners, man.
yeah,
So you
yeah,
know
yeah.
you ain't no need of going against the grain. You don't need to trying to work against it because it ain't gonna
Uh-huh.
work out. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well go with it.
yeah. But I think it's a shift in today's woman. It's they want a man that I got it, I got you. You
Yeah.
know, like that's the turn on for women these days. You know, I got dinner, or I already know what you want. I got this, or you know, I think that is we. You know, hey, let's be real. We got to show up. We gotta show up. We gotta perform consistently.
Yeah.
But is it but is it reciprocal? Is it reciprocated?
Right.
Not in the way we probably not in the way we probably it's
I
not the
don't
same way.
know. It's
Not the
not the
same way.
same way, right? And I'm sure they got their list of things and
Oh yeah.
whatnot, and they, you know what I mean. But I don't know, man. It's a double edged sword. It's a double edged. It can be a double edged sword, but
Hmm.
uh, you know, uh, you know, having to do these things for that or for this, or you know what I mean. But look, we try not to be in the doghouse for a month now, but you know, what I mean?
Yeah, man. That's that. You want to stay out of
You see
that.
what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So I mean, but no, this is good though. I think just recognize that how things are different, these days, and what we probably saw growing up, or what
Yeah.
people before us had to
Oh
navigate.
yeah. But we can't even look at none of that though. Like I mean,
No facts.
I feel like our kids could look at us though
Sure.
and be like, "Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do or not." But after, I think before us, anything I mean, you can look at that, but like my dad, he ain't shit. He wasn't show. Hey, he might have felt however he felt, but I ain't never seen him open up a. You know what I'm saying? He doing all the stuff like manly stuff, like.
That's it.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But all that
Yeah.
other, all that chivalry, man, he wasn't. I
Romance.
ain't
No
see it.
romance.
Nah,
Yeah.
hell no,
Nah, I
man.
see no
Yeah,
romance. Ain't see
man.
no
Nah,
affection, no
ain't nobody showing
kissing.
no lap around me. Ain't no hug. Ain't
No,
no
no,
tapping
no,
nobody. I ain't see
no,
none of that.
no.
And I ain't
Yeah.
really. So I don't really know where I learned it or where I learned whatever I do at. I mean, I guess I just lived or whatever. But nah, man. That's why I say I don't really know what we really saw to say like this is how I do it. I guess we maybe saw like nah, like I know how to take care of business, or I'm gonna make sure I bring, you know what I'm saying, financial, but like emotional. I ain't my dad, he wasn't really I ain't him see him and my mom having too many deep conversations about nothing. All I hear him talk about is bills. You know what I'm saying? That's it, dog. Like the
That's
bills be
real
on the
talk.
table, the baby on the
No, real
table.
talk. Real
You want to
talk.
know
That's
like
real talk.
what's this? Like what you gonna
Yeah.
do? We'll pay this one, but I don't know. We'll get this one
Yeah.
later. But I
Yeah.
ain't really see no other stuff, man. I ain't see. I saw my mom do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
If my sister probably could say, she probably saw a lot to see like how she wants to be. But
Yeah.
as far as me, man, they ain't know
Mm-hmm.
no better back then, man. They just knew
Yeah.
like, hey, go to work, bring this home, get my dinner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sit right here and watch the news, man. That's all. That's all they did,
Yeah.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I did my duty. I did my
Yeah,
duty. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Yeah, that's real
yeah,
talk.
And I'm doing what it's a man's man.
yeah,
I'm
Mm-hmm.
doing my job as a man.
yeah.
And it's got to be respected. And I think
And they
that's
only know what they know. They only knew
they only know what they
they
know.
saw.
Yeah.
They knew what they saw. So I'm sure he didn't see that either. They didn't see their dads like, oh, me and your mom going out tonight, son. We going out. We gonna take you to your. I ain't never go nowhere like that. We talking about like getting breaks. Shit, my mom ain't get no break. She ain't take me
Yeah.
nowhere. Be like, we
Right.
going out this weekend. I might go stay with my
Yeah.
grandmother because I want to,
Hmm.
but my
Right.
mom gonna be
Right.
stopping by. She gonna come through, but I ain't never get dropped off like we talking about it, like getting rid of the kids, getting the break. Shit, my mom, dad, they ain't wasn't no break.
Right.
Nah, yeah, that's real
Uh,
talk. That's real
You know what
talk.
I'm saying? So I
Yep.
don't really
Yep.
know.
Yep.
I couldn't imagine 365 days without a break. I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't do it, man. I guess I could, but it just ain't even like load management, man. I gotta get a day or two, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't
But
know.
you brought up a good point though, Don. Like you said that, um, you didn't know where we got it from. But I think a lot
Mm,
of it is just like learn behavior, man. Like we learn how to adapt, and
Mhm.
we've been influenced by different cultural things that we may have seen, or like we pick up things here and there. But at the end of the day, man, like you're shaped in and molding your own household. At the end of the day, based
mm,
off of how you think it should be ran, as opposed to you pick up how things were in your own household as you're growing up. But once your ship is your ship, man, and you shape and mold, and you do what you need to do for your household to run smoothly. So, I think it's just that learned behavior, and that's what we try to kind of, bounce off to our children, especially our boys, so they can kind of continue to carry the torch and do what they need to do.
Yeah,
mm,
I guess I didn't learn the romantic thing, but what you talking about, like what I just did earlier, I probably did get that from my dad because he probably was like, "Hey, like probably not about your homework, but he like we don't got a whole lot of time to play around. Like you got something to do, like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know what I'm saying." So he might have, and my dad used to always talk to me like through my mom, like if it's a problem, he want her to tell me, like she going to tell me, you know what I'm saying? Especially with my sister, like he would never talk to her. So my mom going to talk to her, like he want to just because that's like a father daughter thing. So he wasn't
yeah,
really going to do no talking to her. But I guess I did learn like how to run my house, like how to be like not to
mm,
really like playing. My dad didn't do it like he didn't really play around with me like that. Not when it's time to do something. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
When it's time, I'm not supposed to be doing something, getting up. We wasn't doing no like joking around, but I guess my wife's like they play a little bit more. I tell them they play too much. Like her side, they play a lot. Like I don't like to play it too much because then
mhm,
people say something wrong, and then you get upset. But that's just how we was raised like that. But
yeah,
yeah, I guess
yeah.
you're right though, man. I guess we did learn. We learned what to do and what not to
What
do
not to do.
from
That's it.
from
Yeah.
our parents, man. So
Hmm.
'cause once you get older, you got your own thoughts. You're gonna be like, man, nah, I don't think I'm gonna run it like that. They was a little too tough on certain things. Like I ain't going to get no switches. I ain't going to get no belts. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're right. We
Because
did
we
learn, man.
because you could think about it now, like you always want to respect your parents advice, but sometimes when it comes to the kids and they give you that specific or certain advice, you're like, I hear what you're saying, but
Yeah, you
I'm
ain't
gonna
wrong.
do it this I'm gonna do
Yeah,
it this way, you
yeah,
know.
yeah. You're right.
mm.
Yeah, you're right, man. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I think the way we doing it right now, like we
Oh
don't know
yeah.
how exactly how each other doing, but I think the way we doing it is the way it's supposed to be
Hmm.
done, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Because they wasn't dealing with no mental health back then. They wasn't worrying about how you felt. You know what I'm saying? They ain't worried about what's wrong with you or like, you know what I'm saying? They weren't asking no questions, man. So, and like, man, some of us now, we might be leaning into that too much. Like everything ain't about to be like how you feel. Like I'm telling you to do
yeah.
something and this what you just need to do it. So yeah, we got a good balance, man. So I'll be surprised to see like our kids, hopefully we all here, our kids got kids, how they going, how they run
Hmm.
theirs, man. If they take from what they saw or it's some different style of parenting or some different way of what I'm saying, communicating with your kids and that type of thing, man. But I think we done evolved tremendously from where
Facts.
from what we had at our
Absolutely.
house,
Yeah.
man.
And that's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's what we're
Yeah,
supposed to do is evolve, man, and build upon and just continue to brick by brick making this foundation as strong as we can. You know what I'm saying? I think we're doing, like you said, I think we're doing a good job of it.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we the best. We the best generation, man. Millennials, man. We
Millennials.
solid. We
yeah.
solid, man.
Yeah,
We
for parenting, I think so though, man, because
yeah.
we got a little bit of the old stuff and a little enough of the
Yeah.
new stuff.
Yeah,
Because after now, I mean, maybe after us, I don't know what they're gonna have. They might lose all the because like us, like we still be outside and do something,
yeah,
go outside and get something fixed. We might not fix it, but we gonna know how to get it fixed. But I
Mm-hmm.
mean, once our kids get older, I ain't know it might not
yeah,
be no more of that shit. It
yeah,
might not be
yeah,
no more going outside, cutting no
Yeah.
grass. It might be robots out there
yeah.
mowing lawns, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think this the best. This is the what's they called the golden. It's the golden age
Yeah,
of parenting, man. Where we at right now, man?
yeah,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
I
'cause
mean,
you
just
really still
adulting.
see
Just
like
adulting.
our
Period.
parents
Mm-hmm.
like they weren't old, but to us they was like they weren't cool. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I mean, maybe they was, but nah, I wouldn't like saying like, as far as like how they was dressing, how they was.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
It wasn't cool. It wasn't like I feel like my kid like he want to wear what I wear. Like he
yeah,
want to put on what I put on. You know what I'm saying? I want. See, Lana dad was he was slick. He was
Yeah, I'm
smooth.
about to say he a little different. He took a break. So he took a break. So he was
Yeah, that's
stuck when he
right.
came back out. So it was a little different with him.
but you, you,
Yeah,
you, you think about it though, like
Yeah.
if you look at uh in the '80s how a father in the household may dress when he went out
yo,
or just on a
Mm-hmm.
and compare it to today, you be like, man, why you look old, man? Like, what?
yeah,
Like,
Mm-hmm.
come on, bro. Like, what? Why you gotta look like you dressing like you 60?
yeah.
You know what I'm
That's what I'm
saying?
saying. That's what I'm saying.
35.
Yeah.
Yeah, 35.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
they
yeah.
be having them pictures online of like the young parents back then. They be like 29, they be looking like they
Old as hell.
56 years old, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm talking about. I like that man when like I mean like Mason, my 9-year-old, he can wear his mom's shoes now. So all her shoes, like he 9, he wears 7.5 men's shoes. So he got all these joints that I used to get all the shoes, whatever, and she don't really wear them like that. So now he can wear all of them joints. So he wearing Travis Scott. He got everything, and he don't even really
Fresh.
know. And he don't even really
Yeah.
know. But
Nah.
Fresh,
you know what I'm
fresh.
saying? I feel like when they see us, like you know what I'm saying, we doing something. They ain't never asked me once, like, man, what you wearing? Like, what you how you got that on?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how you know, like, you know what I mean? It's a little bit different than when we was younger, man.
Mm-hmm.
So
We ain't putting no comb in our back pocket.
nah, man.
In the
Nah,
shirt.
Yeah,
yeah,
man. Like, hey, my Jason, man, he's still slow to come to the table, man. Like, just
yeah,
with appearance and
yeah.
like, you know, Buddy would wear the most beat up sneakers everywhere he go if he could, if I
Yeah, but
let
he
him.
wasn't like that a couple years ago. He wasn't doing that at first though.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
I mean, if we won't dress in them, right?
Oh, all right, all right, all right. If he
But
got his
now he
choice, he got his choice. He
if he
gonna be
got
J.
his
Cole.
Yeah, he
choice,
got his
J. Cole.
choice.
oh yeah, he athlete mode. Like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna be ready for whatever.
Ready to
You know what
go.
I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But back in the day, what we used to do, we
yeah.
had the play shoes with us. Like we not coming to the cookout with the beat up shoes.
Nah, nah.
We
Yeah.
got the beat up shoes in the car, and we're gonna switch up if we need to. So
The
it's
shorts,
just
the shorts under the jeans.
all of that, bro. All of that, right? So we gonna come fresh, but we may leave a little
Yeah.
stink, but we gonna
Yeah,
come fresh.
Yeah.
yo,
Nah, yeah. But yeah, the kids are different, man. It's a different wave, man. What these kids care about now, what we cared about. I think our parents mattered more then when we was growing up than what they,
yeah,
obviously they don't really
yeah. That ain't true.
care too
Come on, man.
much.
Yeah, that
My
ain't,
daughter care. I mean, I think girls are a little different, but
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
but the boys, man. And he's my oldest boy, so I'm still trying to figure that out,
yeah. He
because
bought action, man. He want to be. He
yeah,
want ready. He ready for whenever, man. Whenever it
yeah,
jump off, he ready.
yeah, basically,
Yeah,
man. So
yeah,
yeah.
man. Yeah, but that's how I give you, man. That's like that's why it's like good to just like you. Sometimes you just sit back and just like just watch them, man. Just watch how they, you know what I'm saying, how they moving, man. Where they was. Like you look at them. I go through my phone. Sometimes I see these old pictures or these videos and what they was talking about, how they sound, and they don't even like to look. Like I show Mason, like yo, look how
Mm-hmm.
you listen to how you was talking. Like of course they
Mm-hmm.
got their voice or whatever, but he don't even be like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, like that ain't even like
He
he be
embarrassed.
man. Yeah, yeah, but
Yeah, yeah.
that's it, man. That's like, and it, like I said, man, it ain't even been. I mean, Lana, you had yours for a long time, but I'm just saying, even the little ones, man, it don't be that
Mm-hmm.
long, man. But time be going by, man.
I
They
do.
do.
They do,
Birthday
man.
Yeah.
be flying, bro.
Yeah, man. That's one thing that like it's I just seen something earlier today. It says like time is also a currency.
Mm.
How you manage it is what you get out of it. And like with the kids, man, it's just like, one day they're here and the next day it's just like, where did the time go? You know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's definitely something that's of the essence, man, and it's a beautiful thing to see them grow. And just like you guys are saying, man, just making sure we put in that time is extremely important, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the years be flying, man. Like we was just talking. I mean, we talked the other, like the other month, but Shit, this year over with, man.
It's over with.
It's a wrap.
It's over, bro.
We in the middle of we be in the middle of November next week.
Next week, crazy. We just started November last week. I mean, we talked a little bit about this last time. Just how time is moving, and you look up, it's like 20 years. I was rapping with someone today, and he was telling me, we was talking about D'Angelo, and he was like, man, you look at D'Angelo's life, man. D'Angelo has had a great, he's legendary, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you look at from the age that I'm at now, that's only 17 years. And his life is gone. You know what I mean? Like he was 50 some years old. He like, man, that's only 17 years from how old I am now. And you look at like at 35 years old, you didn't damn near live 17 years, and it just, man, time is of the essence. And if you're not in the present moment, man, that just going to zip by, and you're going to look up and it's like 20 years went by. You're like, man.
Yo, that's the thing about it. Think about when 20 more go by, man. That's gonna be crazy.
Man, exactly.
I don't want to say like, so you say like live in the moment. So what we supposed to do? We should be like, you want to take it slow. You can't, it ain't but 24 hours, but you take the time. You try to like enjoy every day, but then you want to like plan for the future. But you know what I'm saying? Then sometimes you forget to be like, man, let me just enjoy right now, man. Let me just, where I worry about like college, or I'm worried about, what I'm saying, whatever, man, retirement. Some people ain't even seeing that. And you ain't even seeing retirement.
And you thinking about it, stressing.
Where the government go, it might not be no retirement, man. Your joint could just be one day like all that, whatever company you got your joint with, that's gone, man.
It's gone.
Yeah. So
that's the times we in. It's scary that at a stroke of a pen, everything you was used to is no longer a reality. It's a new reality you got to get adjusted to.
Yeah, right, man. Like, and I think that the people who have a hard time adjusting to change, they get caught up in that cycle, and they can't progress. So, you have to be able to understand to live like right in the present and be present and do, what you can do. Like win the day. Do the best you can for the day to win the day. You may not win every day. You're gonna take a couple L's here and there, but if you had that perspective to look at your losses like as lessons, then you understand how to go back to the drawing board to be able to be prepared better for the next time. And shoot, hey man, everybody who wants a championship then took some L's before. So you just gotta have that different lens and perspective on it to be able to move forward and do things the way it need to be done, man, for yourself.
yeah, it's wicked out here, man. Because I don't like to watch y'all boys be following what's going on with the shutdowns and the
I
government.
try not to, man.
Try not to.
They don't do nothing for your job, Raymar. It don't got nothing to do with
Nah, so I work for the state government, man. So knock on wood, Lord, it's a blessing that we pretty much secured through the state, but it's affecting the individuals who we work with, man. I think there's over I think in Prince William County alone, man, there's over like 30,000 people who are furloughed right now. So you take that in perspective. That's the population, damn near the population of Louisa. So imagine if 30,000, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's scary times right now. I mean, just with everything. But I think to what we're saying, man, it's like you can't get consumed by that stuff. I meet with people every day who get consumed by the world problems, and you got your own shit you ain't even focusing on.
Right.
And life is passing by, and you not paying attention to that stuff because you're worrying about everything else around you. And sometimes that's what kind of knocks us off our square more than anything, when we worried about things that is not even in existence in that moment in your life. It's like, yeah, I'm sad to see these things happen, but I can't control it. I can't control what's happening right now.
Yeah, man. Only can control what you can control, right?
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, I think this is kind of like I think a lot of times a lot of people aren't necessarily honest with their situation, and the lack of honesty about yourself leads to disconnection with reality. And people are living in their own. They're living in a totally different world. Whether it be the things they're doing to distract themselves from being real with themselves. And so that, I think that has a lot to do with it, man. A lot of people can't really slow down because they can't sit with themselves. And so to a point, man, of being in the present, it's like we busy ourselves so much and being like, damn, why am I always busy? I gotta constantly ask myself that, like, dude, slow down. Why you John, like, I'm always, man, we doing this, doing that with the kids here.
Every time I talk to you is either it ain't never been like I ain't doing nothing, dog. I'm just chilling.
Facts, bro.
Either I just got to about to chill, or I just came from somewhere, I'm headed somewhere else,
Yeah.
or I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Say, hey, I be laughing, man. I say, hey, nigga say I'm trying to gather my thoughts, man. Like
Fucking
I'm just
right,
trying to
bro.
gather my thoughts.
I
Yep.
got a question
Yep.
for you, Lionel. Like, so being having a full schedule like that, do you feel when you have an opportunity to just have some downtime and be by yourself and just chill and just just get some relaxation, do you feel like you're not doing enough, like you should be doing something?
Oh yeah, that guilt will come in. Like, do you gotta go clean the car? Or you gotta go do this and clean this, and it's like, yeah, something to creep in to tell me go do something. And being a business owner, that's part of it, right? Because there's always something to
Something
do
to
with the
do.
business, always something to do, right? And so. But you can feel the burnout, man. Like, you burning both ends of the candlestick. You can feel it, especially when you get this far into the year, and then you really don't have the like for me right now, I really don't have the results that I came in the year anticipating. So then it's like, damn, like, all right, this shit ain't really worth it. Like, so then you gotta motivate yourself to stay encouraged to all right, finish strong, right? And so, nah, man, that's the thing. It's just. And I think one thing that I'm realizing personally is that I'm too over and was it too ambitious. Like, I put too much on my plate, and then I'm like, damn, I can't eat all this. Like, it's too.
Yeah.
So it's learning what for myself, like learning what my capacity is, how much can I really maintain, so then I can like feel good about
Yeah.
cooling and chilling and not feeling like I got to put the kids in this and this and this, or I got to be doing this and this and I can. It's okay to be in silence. It's okay to read. It's just it's just those things, man. So yeah, man. I think all of that is important at this stage in life, because we at that age now where you could drop dead. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
because of stress and just overexertion, exhaustion, sleep deprivation, right?
Yeah.
So it's just knowing, man, that hey, this shit ain't forever. So and we move. I know I be moving like I'm forever young, and and this gonna last forever. And like we just said, like we said last time, 40 years that went by, right? And we saying, damn, 20 years come, man, we 60-year-old men. Which is crazy to say.
Crazy.
We closer than that, then we closer than 20.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I feel like I gotta get a little bit of what you got, but I got a little too much of, like, I ain't saying I'm chilling too much, because I ain't never like I just gotta get my time where I ain't doing nothing, man. Like, I don't care if it's 30 minutes, I don't care if it's an hour.
yeah.
Like, I'll be home, like I'll come home on a Friday, especially when it's summertime or whatever. And I might be in the garage, man, when I still got my work shorts on, I'll be in the garage for 40 minutes, man. I just might be
Yeah.
on my phone. I might turn some music,
Cool,
somebody came out, music. I might be listening to a podcast, and people open the door, Mason, Dallas. She open the door, they just be looking at me. I'm like, I'm just in here, man. I'm just, I'm sitting on the treadmill. I ain't doing nothing, bro. I'm just sitting there.
yeah,
Decompressing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it ain't about like,
decompressing,
I
yeah.
don't want to go in a house. It ain't about nothing. I'm just like, man, I just want to do this right here, man. This is what I find this relaxing, man. Just to sit here. I ain't even watching the game or nothing, because that's usually what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch TV, sports or whatever. But yeah, man, I probably got to get a little bit more, especially like in my stuff that I want to do outside of my 9 to 5. I might got to get a little bit more like what you online there. Like I got to do something because, like I said last time, I be having ideas, and I just be like, they just be ideas. I'm just thinking about them, like, yo, you know what I could do, or I should do this with that, and I just chill. And I'm gonna get them done eventually, but I might waste 6 months before I actually get them off the ground. So
Mm-hmm.
Right,
that would be my
right,
issue. I
right.
think if somebody said like if you ask my wife what I gotta do, she would say like I'm always saying I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do it eventually, but I just say it a lot. Like I always that's why I try to keep my mouth closed, man. Like I don't be saying nothing.
Yeah,
And
because you know she
they'll
hold you
tell you
to
like
it.
oh, you said that, but you ain't never did it. But
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah,
get a little
yeah.
bit more or to get up and go as far as like entrepreneurial stuff. But I just be like, man, it's too much going on, man. I like to be
That's what
still.
I'm gonna say.
I
But
like
you,
to be
but you
still.
got a 40, 50 hour work week job,
Yep.
bro.
50,
Like
50 hours.
you seem 50, you see what I'm saying? So the your mental capacity, you know what I mean, you tap. It's like
Yeah,
I get in those spaces too. It's like, damn, I want to add this and do this service, and I'm like, all right, let me get a case and sit your ass down and do it, right? But then it's like, all right, bro, let's be real. Life happens. You may be beefing with the old lady, that'll throw you off your game, right?
yeah,
You may be beefing with work shit, that throw you off your game.
yeah,
Something come up, you sick, throw your back out. Kids in the, bro, then you trying to regulate yourself and get back in a workspace,
Yep.
work zone, and then 3 months went by, you know, because
Yeah.
you still trying to get it together. You know,
yeah,
man. But I say that to say we don't necessarily focus enough on when we are off our game and not doing what we need to do because we get so caught up in the BS of life, and
yeah.
then we're not locked in. And that's been my experience. It's like I spend 6 months thinking about what I want to do, but then also complaining about what's going on in my life, and then all right, then time to pass by. So it is a different mindset, man. And I've been listening to, or not listen, I've been reading. I started to read 10X by
Okay,
Grant Cardone, I think his name is.
right, okay, yeah,
And I mean, good in terms of giving like a idea of how to turn up, you know, and basically the essence of the book. And I stopped reading after the first chapter because I'm like, shit, I gotta tap into doing things 10 times more than what I'm doing. So it's like I don't even need to read the rest of the book. All right, if I can't get past this first step, I need to wrap that in my mind because then I gotta turn it up. So if I want to lose 50 pounds, then I gotta be doing 10 times. I gotta put 10 times effort
effort,
into,
yeah, yeah,
you know, into
yeah,
doing what I need to do, you know, or if I want to make this amount of money, I need to be putting it 10 times, you know, the effort into getting there and or doing more than the competitor, whatever the case may be. So it's just little things, little tweaks, man. And a lot of times it is a little tweak. It's like baseball, softball. When that ball tips off the bat and goes back, it's all about timing. You know, so you get the right timing, and it's like shooting a jump shot. It's all about the fundamental of it. You get everything in alignment. That's a home run. You know,
it's over, yeah.
it's a wrap.
Yeah.
And it
So
becomes easier too, once you kind of have that mindset of reaching your goal and just
yeah,
doing the
true.
things in between. But I think that's where we get caught up at is like we know where the goal is, but what we have to do to get there, that's what we feel like. Sometimes we see like, okay, I may have to do these certain or specific things, or we may feel that, okay, I can skip this step, or, the path may not always be straight and narrow, but, it's just how to get there. I think we get caught up on is like, how do we get there? And then when we don't figure out that we can or may not be able to get there, we kind of just like set it to the back burner and try to move on to something else. And then that previous thing is something that's just sitting in the back of your mind, and you got to go back to it, or you might have started something else. Man, it's definitely a balancing act that we have to be able to create in our minds to push forward. But but I would say this, man. I think even for like guys like us
Yeah.
who have a progressive way of thinking,
Yeah.
we're always going to be doing something that's going to be beneficial not only to us but to our families. because we always going to have that way of thinking.
Yeah.
And you know, and that's great too, you know, because you know we know that we don't want to leave anything behind, and when it comes down to our main responsibilities, so you
Yeah,
know, you gotta give yourself a pat on the back sometimes
Yeah.
you do.
for
You
what you're
do.
doing.
That's what we said last
You
time.
do.
We said like, if we don't do nothing else, if we just live like this for the next 40 years, we live great. We live
Hmm.
great. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not we go on 6, 7 trips a year, whether or not we got the dream car we wanted, whether or not, you know what I'm saying, our kids, that's what I was saying about like when you said, Raymar, like we built for it. Because even when like I take like, oh, say we got a trip to go on, or my kids in private school, and I'm like, damn, like that shit hit me the hard this month. Like we still there, y'all still there, but I wish I could pull y'all up out of that joint, man. It really help make it easy on me if I did. But we ain't we ain't never gonna let that affect like the house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, man,
And that's
nah,
kind of
nah,
bad
nah.
because we gonna be stressed out, or we
Yeah.
might be like, damn, yo, like ain't no me, I can't work no more jobs. Like I can't, you know what I'm saying? I
Hmm.
can't ain't no more money to be made right now. But we just know how to like compartmentalize it to where we still can get up and go to work. We still can get up and sit under the table and ain't nobody like, man, what's wrong with you? Or, you know, we don't got that. You still can carry it the way you're
Hmm.
supposed to carry it, even though it ain't always like, you ain't always batting 100 every day or batting 1,000 every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
that's what I think. Like I think I'm good at that though. Like my wife, she might not be. She probably can wear more. Like you can see how she feel. Versus me, you ain't gonna see how I feel. Like if I gotta tell you, but you ain't gonna see. You ain't gonna be like, damn, man, what's wrong with you,
Yeah,
man?
yeah.
That might be bad because I might should tell you or I might should tell somebody. But as far as like everyday, you know what I'm saying, everyday things, man. Like I don't really. That's why I gotta take them 40 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I gotta take them because
You
I ain't in
understand
there
them
punching
now.
the wall. I ain't in there punching the air, but I'm just in there
Yeah.
like just chilling, man. Like
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
your deep breath, man. Like, hey, you had a long week, you know what I'm saying? But hey, whatever your thing is, your cigar, your drink, you know what I'm saying, your exercise, that type of stuff. As long as I'm doing that, and you know what I'm saying, when I come back in the house from my little break in the garage, we good. Everything's
It's
straight.
good. Yeah.
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 I checked the count. It ain't empty. It ain't fully loaded, but it ain't empty. So we good, man. We gonna
Yeah.
roll. We gonna rock and roll till next
Right.
They
week.
keep rocking.
Yeah.
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 So, but yeah, man, we gotta figure it out. You know, like you were saying, Lana, before we go, man, you was talking about like what we should do, because like we said, we talked about all this stuff, man, and we're like with the wives, kids, all the stuff was like everything. You know, stuff get done, but you know, we got to figure out like how to find our little piece, our little, you know what I'm saying, our downtime, our me time. So, you know, as far as like mental health, we talked about it earlier. We ain't gonna get into it because we don't really know about it like the Dallas the football player, you know what I'm saying? So like we talk about like mental health, but for us, for y'all, man, like what should we be doing when we not when we in that space, but you know what I'm saying, just to get your time, man. Like we said, I don't know if you was here, Raymar, or some we was talking to somebody, but you gotta get your time where you get selfish, man, where you say like, look, y'all, everybody else good. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you don't want nobody to be lacking, not to have what they're supposed to have, but you gotta have your time to make sure that your mind is at peace. Your mind is clear, whether it's like exercise. Me, I would say it's probably gonna be like if I feel like I'm gonna go get a little workout. I'm gonna exercise a little bit. I just want to be at peace, man. Whether it's TV, whether it's a movie, or whatever. But you know, for y'all, man, what y'all think y'all can do, or what should we do just to, you know what I'm saying, just to get that you know, that isolation, man, where we can whatever problem we got, we can, you know what I'm saying, handle them and then keep it moving, man.
Well, I start with this. Excuse me. One of the things that I that I've been working towards is building a relationship closer to God. Right. I think for me, I need something that's grounding that can help me when I'm feel like I'm helpless or the situation's helpless. You know, to gain a different perspective over it. Right. I think the idea of like this. Man, Lauryn Hill said it best. Nothing even matters. You know, like sometimes like connecting with something outside yourself that's a little bit deeper than what this world is helps bring some perspective to it. That it's not that bad, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that's been really helpful for me. Definitely exercising, definitely meditating, connecting with nature, and I think also our kids, man. I think I try not to use them as a coping skill,
Yeah.
but they are a grounding tool for me. Yesterday was playing, little games. Like I think just doing things that can just help bring up some balance in your life, where it's not just the thing you're stressed on or worried about,
Yeah.
and fellowship like this. I think we as men don't really, and I wouldn't say everyone, but I think we don't prioritize this enough, connecting and sharpening our tools and our minds and building with other men. And this world has become so homophobic
Yeah.
where it's preventing a lot of fellowship with men, I feel. And so I do think, what we've learned about each other tonight, what we learned from each other tonight is, hey, that's valuable, And so I do think that part is essential in, working towards being more vulnerable, working towards being more real, and just trying to address it. So those are my things. I feel like this has been helping me. And hey, go to therapy, right? And that's something that I'm an avid person, not just because I am a therapist, but because I go to therapy. And I see some of the benefits for myself when I'm in therapy, and learning more about myself, because I think if we're not learning about ourselves, then kind of going back to what I said earlier, lack of honesty with self disconnects you from reality. And so I think that's just a big part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man, and just kind of echo from what you're saying. Like, really, for me, it's just having that foundation and strength to be able to leave my transgressions with God, and just finding that quiet space for myself. And I often like now, man, I don't know why, man, but I'm always gravitated to either, like, I always find that quiet space in my children's room. Like, if they're not here or something like that, that's where I go to have my talks, with myself, my talks with God. And also just having like emotional intelligence, man. Being fully self-aware of myself, knowing myself, knowing my limits, and understanding and learning the art of saying no. Like, I'm a person that always wants to say yes. I'll be able to do this, whether it's at work, whether it's at home, for the family, for anybody, and understanding that you can't give so much of yourself up. You got to be able to protect yourself, protect your peace, and just really understanding how to move in certain situations, but also, to be able to check yourself when you feel like, you know, your ego may be taking over. And I think that's one important thing for us as men is having that, understanding that difference between true self, and the ego, because if the ego starts to take over, then, things start to happen that you may not necessarily want to happen, or you may say something that you necessarily not want to say. So again, I think just going back to that emotional intelligence and learning how to be able to manage every facet of that, in the physical and the spiritual, to be able to propel yourself on a day-to-day basis. And I think that's what I've been continuing to try to do to better myself as an individual.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. I feel that, man. I think all that, and like you said, Lionel, like we doing right here, like when we the conversation we had about we first or last, or the kids, or the old ladies, we probably wouldn't. Maybe we would do talk to them like about it. We wouldn't have had that conversation like right now. We wouldn't have went in our ladies' rooms and like, yo, let's I was thinking about this. It wouldn't have happened like that. It might have came up in watching a show or something on social media, but just to have that like hour conversation about random stuff, and we all live in different places. We all raised maybe the same but different,
Mhm.
but we all first like 80% of the stuff we was talking about, everybody was like, yeah, like shit, I'm like me too, or yeah, I know what you're saying. So you know what I'm saying? That's what I think. Like you said, like that's good, man. That's like something that you know what I mean. Like we got to do that more. Cause I ain't never been to therapy. This is the closest thing I ever been to therapy.
yeah,
Is
that's
good.
fair.
But
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that I shouldn't go, but I just ain't. I just never have been. But I think like that's something to do, man. To hear more people how they deal with stuff, or how they don't deal with stuff, or you know what I'm saying, just how people operate, man. You know what I mean? Because if we was 17, we wouldn't have talked. We wouldn't have been talking about none of this. You know, it would have been none of this
No,
conversation.
no, at
It'd
all.
be
Yeah,
way different.
man.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
So, even at 30, it might have been different. You know what I'm saying? 30 years
Yeah,
old might have been different. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That's why I think that's the dope thing about it, man. So, yeah,
absolutely.
man. I feel like we, and like I said, hey, this is the last time. Next time we do this, we ain't about to write down nothing, man, because we're everything we was talking about, me and Lana was talking about, we ain't touched it. We ain't touched no Lakers. We ain't touch
Yeah,
we was talking about something else we was gonna do.
The cat the
Oh, the
house
yeah.
Cowboys.
outside. Yeah, yeah.
We
Yeah.
don't need to jinx the Lakers, anyways, man. They on a little nice little run, man. So
Hey, all
Five
this
game win
shit,
streak.
Raymar, tell me this, Raymar. You believe in that, or is that not real? Because I'm gonna say it ain't
man,
real.
we're gonna see when LeBron come back if it's
There
real
you
or
go.
not.
That's what I say. Lana,
Listen,
you rolling,
listen.
you rolling on there, or it ain't real.
You know what? I like what I see, and then I think, all right, what does this look like when Braun come back? Because it's going to look completely different. I be for 100%. He gonna clog the offense up, and it ain't gonna look like this.
Yeah.
That's what I think. But he got clear for, I think, contact. So
Yeah.
he coming back soon. You know he can't let these boys keep winning. He ain't on the court now, because now he gonna look irrelevant. He gonna look unneeded.
Yeah, well, if they win, if they lose 4 out of 6 when he come back, then they gonna start like talking
Oh
about,
yeah, you know the narrative's gonna
yeah,
be
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah. But the only thing I'm gonna say is I'm not a believer, man. I talked to Wet first game. We had a game, whatever. So I saw Wet. We had played one game, we lost. So I was like, I'm done, man. I said, I'm done with the Lakers. He was like, man, it's on. You got 82 more, 81 more games. But I
Yeah.
was saying I'm done because with the Lakers, I expect to win a championship. So if I don't got a chance to win a championship, that's what I mean. Like we can look good, you can beat somebody, you can make the playoffs, but can you compete with the teams to win a championship? So that's what I saw. Like I didn't think we could. I still don't think we can because just like the lineups, like I like Austin Reeves, man, but he don't supposed to be starting on my team to win my championship team. He not supposed to be starting on my team. I like him. He can ball, but I just feel like,
Austin Reeves.
yeah, he's supposed to be on my championship team. He's a sixth man on my championship team. So, you know what I'm saying? Or if he's not, then you take LeBron's 50 something million and you break it into two or three and D guys or another ball handler. So with him on the team, he either gotta play well or the money just gonna sit there. So that's why I say I don't believe in it because I don't think he's gonna be as healthy as he's supposed to be all year. I just don't think he is,
Who
man.
Braun or
Yeah.
Reeves?
I just don't think he is. And then the way they playing right now, it look like Luka in Dallas because it's a bunch of guys that can play, and he doing his thing. Austin Reeves is like the Kyrie for Dallas when they made the finals. Like he doing the same things. He ain't Kyrie, but he doing the same things. He can go get his own shot. He can, you know what I'm saying? He can get
Playmaker. He
you
a
a shot.
playmaker.
Yeah, he can do everything. But he can't do it against Ant. He can't do it against, you know what I'm saying, Jimmy Butler. He can't do it against, you know what I'm saying, the Negroes, man. He can't do it against the top. He just can't, man. You gotta remember, man.
He got to get his weight up. He got to
Yeah,
get
you
his
gotta
weight up.
remember,
Yeah,
dog. You gotta
yeah,
remember, man. He's undrafted, man. Lakers ain't that lucky, man. We get Alex Caruso, we get all these players we just discover, and you know what I'm saying. So I know he got better. He definitely earning some money, and
yeah,
he
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
play. You
We
definitely
got the 80. What he got 40? What he got like 80 million over 4 years or something like that.
man.
3 years.
He turned it down.
Yeah, he did
Oh
turn it
shit, he
down.
You
turned
know
it
what he
Yeah,
down.
getting
Yeah.
paid, man? He getting paid $13 million a year right now, man.
yeah.
Damn.
4
He
years,
won a
He balling.
max.
52.
He won a max. He won.
Yeah, he won a max.
Yeah, we can't give him no max, man. We don't got to talk about. We
But we're
can't.
gonna lose him this year. In other words.
That's why we should trade him. That's why I feel like we should trade him. But they're not going to trade him because they don't trust. You got 40-year-old, your second best player, 40 years old, and about to play maybe another year or two at the most.
Yeah,
But they ain't going to trade him. That's why I feel if whatever we do this year is just gravy to me because I got to get Braun money. I got to see what they do with that money. If they take that
yeah,
money and you go get you, I don't know, say you go get you um, like a Jeremy, the guy from Portland, like a Jeremy Grant, the guy from Portland. He's
yeah,
like a powerful, athletic. You
Yeah,
go,
Horace Grant's son.
yeah,
Horace Grant's
nephew or
son.
something.
Nephew, son.
You get you one of those guys, and you get you a PJ Washingtons or some of those. The guy from Minnesota, Jaden McDaniels, the one
yeah,
that play defense and he can score. You got to get you a couple of those with that 50 something million, and then you got a squad because
Yeah.
everybody else, well, everybody just got to come down. Like Austin Reeves, whatever. If he the second guy, he got to be the third guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Braun, he don't need to be the second guy no more. He need to be the third guy. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what we'll see, man. I mean, I ain't mad that they winning, but I don't want to buy into it,
It's
man.
early too. It's early.
It's early.
It's
Yeah,
super
yeah,
early.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we looked good when we looked good not last year, but the year before last when we won the playing tournament, and then after that, well, I don't think
Trash.
we won a game until after the All-Star break.
It
Yep.
was horrible, bro.
Only thing I
Yep,
say,
yep.
we did good. We got rid of that one guy. He ain't last a week. That dude
Oh
ain't
my
last.
gosh,
That's bad, man. I be feeling
that
bad
is
for him,
super
man.
bad.
But he ain't last week. So
But
if they ain't
he
do
don't look
nothing
like
else,
he.
they made a good
Go ahead.
trade. That was a hell of a trade, man.
That was a perfect trade. It's a
Oh
perfect
my
trade.
God,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, because Dallas still got some rebuilding. I mean, I think this is
Oh,
a
they done.
year
They done.
they done. Like they gonna build with Flag, but they gonna put the pieces around him he need
Yeah.
because Kyrie.
Yeah, he about-
we got at some point we're gonna have to talk some real talk about Kyrie because he's had some serious injuries.
Yeah.
But then AD, I don't even know what's wrong with him. Did he
His
tear his
wrist.
Achilles? His wrist now?
Nah,
His
I don't know,
Achilles,
man.
right?
Hell no.
Right,
I
you
just
know.
seen my man.
He just ain't built, man. He just ain't
Yeah.
built. I mean, I'm gonna say like, remember he was like 6'2" and he grew like 8 inches, like in
Oh
the
yeah,
summer.
in high school. Yeah,
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 so
yeah.
he never been right. Like his body, I don't know if he need a certain type of trainer or a certain type of. He just ain't working out properly for like his frame or something,
His
man. You know what I'm
frame,
saying?
yeah.
It's just the way it is, man. He winning in life, but as far as like playing ball, man, I'm glad we got out the way, man, because
Yeah.
we'll be screwed for sure
Well,
right now.
his career is declining. Let's be real, it's
Yeah.
declining. I mean, he probably got. I don't know if he doesn't another year or two. I mean, who's gonna pick him up if Dallas let him go after?
Well, we'll pick him up, but he just could be a guy. You can pick him up, but you just can't depend on him.
Right.
That's
Right.
when and you'll see about how much they pay you. What they pay you is what they think about you, man. So you know what I'm saying. But we'll see. But yeah, I'm rolling with us right now. I ain't going. You know what I'm saying. I ain't looking for nothing. But yeah,
You don't put no expectations on it.
yeah. When the king get back,
Yeah.
we'll see what happens, man. But other than that, man, we'll check back in with them, man. We'll do a little live or something once the king get back, man. We'll check in on.
Yeah.
We'll do one. We do all sports, man. But
Yeah.
yeah, man. But hey, this was dope, man. We this is our therapy. It's my therapy session anyway. Y'all boy might go to therapy, man. But this far as I'm going right now. I'm gonna come sit on Lionel couch one day.
Let's go. Let's
have a
go.
therapy session. Yeah, man. Hey, but y'all boys, man. Hey, y'all boys finish y'all the rest of the week, man. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all boys keep doing what y'all doing, man. And we'll tap back in next time, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man. Hey, make sure the viewers go pick up Wes Bellamy book, man. That he just dropped.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
gotta
I'm
get that.
saying?
I gotta get it.
Yeah.
I was looking for the Audible, man. I told you I ain't trying to do no reading, but I ain't no Audible, so I gotta read that joint.
Yeah.
Yeah. But definitely go get that, man. Hey, y'all boys be easy, man.
All right.
All right,
Peace.
all right.
Peace.
Yes, sir.
How can you pretend?
Now rocking with the elite.